أعرف بالضبط كم باقي لي ما لعبت لها، كم لي ما لعبتها، من 7 سنوات تقريبا. يا زمان. هم. نشوف. Pray tell you can always change the current difficulty level. بيقعدوا يمسكوا لي على هذه. أتذكر في اللعبة بعض اللقطات وأذكر النهاية، أظن بعد البلوت تويست اللي في النهاية نفسها. ذكرت Little Nightmares. ممكن أسوي سكيب. لا بعد يصفر مروق. أيوة قبل يومين. يا ربي الطفش بيذبحه.
Oh, I do apologize. Am I disturbing you?
No, please. Do come in, Mrs.
My name is Miss Alice de Bouvier. I'm Mr. Holmes' new neighbor.
Oh, I didn't have the pleasure to... I am Dr. John Watson. Could we provide you with any assistance?
Oh, she is not the concern, Watson.
Then, what is this about?
That child standing sniffling behind her. Get rid of him, Watson.
But he is shivering with cold. And he is upset. What happened to him?
Little Tom knocked at the wrong door.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Oh, boy, come in. Warm yourself by the fire. Can I offer you a cup of tea, Miss de Bouvier?
Well,
It is not as though we are disturbing you know who. Are we?
I suppose not.
Since you are our new neighbor, it is perhaps better that you know what he's like.
You're starting to worry me.
Well, Mr. Holmes is relapsing. This illness that he has seizes him when he finds himself with nothing to do. He becomes completely asocial. And alas, this is very difficult.
Of course.
But there is a cure, if only a temporary one. Most certainly. If he refuses this one...
Oh, I am still here, you know. Very well, then.
Thank you, miss.
أوه ذكرت هذه.
Now tell me, boy.
It's my father, sir. He's
ذكرته.
missing.
What's his name?
George Hurst, sir.
Missing, eh? And what do the police say?
The police, they don't believe me. They say he's just abandoned me. But that's a lie. What do you...
And when was the last time you saw him?
إذا غلطت ما أقدر. حلو.
Strange. In what way?
He said to me, son, I'm out on a special job. Don't you dare move from here. I think...
3 weeks?
Well, every day I thought he would show up. And anyway, I can look after myself.
What were you thinking? You and your father are both at risk. You should have come to me much earlier.
I was afraid. I ain't got no family. And I've got no other place to go. If our landlord finds out...
Tom, you've been very...
If only my mother...
Very well.
12 Dorset...
Who asked for money, Tom? Your case seems to be the very medicine...
Oh, thank you, sir.
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
غير صوته. الجودة مرة أحسن هنا بعد. أوه بلكونة.
My analysis table. It's useful for my work.
Poor child. Holmes, you should help him.
Brave Toby. The best nose in the British Empire.
البنت متى حتجي؟ وين الخريطة؟ مع شور دورست ستريت روم اي. يمكن من هنا الطريق. أنا ما أعرف لندن يا شباب، أنا ما بعايشة فيها. سكارى. بوليس بليز وين اللوكيشن؟ يا ولد عطني بقرأ. تذكرت ان اللعبة تصير اصعب. haha. هل بيكون في زيادة عن الميري مان؟
London street food. There are less painful ways to die.
أحه.
They call it with pleasure. Like a drinking back.
صح. نو بكتشف المنطقة بعدين اركب. ايش قاعد تسوي انت؟ كأنك من موديل واحدة من اللي قبل، اللعبة اللي قبل، نفس التصميم.
Dysentery. Watson was kind enough to give me an incredibly tedious lecture on the subject. Watson's favourite tea cakes.
اسمع صوت مضاربة. اوه بوكسينج. طيب ايزي يا شيخ. اتوقع اني رجعت نفس المكان. انا قاعد ادور. ايش هذا؟ ماشي بكسرها كاملة. اصبروا. يلا باي. اوه لا 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 لا، ذكرت انها خايسة. روح.
Dancing elephant.
هذا قبل.
Strange, but it somehow makes me think of Mycroft.
الولد شكله في وايت شابل وانا ما اعرف. يمسح الأرض بيده معفن. يلا بس هنروح. كانت تحميل طول بزيادة.
These streets are too narrow for the cab. I'll have to walk. North Street. North Street.
لولا تقال دورست ستريت. هذا
Dorset Street.
هنا شنو طيب؟ مو هنا مو هنا. هذا دورست ستريت. قال 12 13 15. هذا هو. روم اي فوق شكلها. يب.
Tis our home, Mr. Holmes.
So that's why you came to see me. Tom probably reads at night. A collection of worn-out and second-hand books. George Hurst was providing his son with the best education that he could afford.
Father bought all those books for me. He didn't tell me, but I know that he pawned his coat for them.
Food's running low. It's already 3 weeks since George Hurst's disappearance.
واو ميت أبوك
Well, I can
حلالك.
see the preparations for peasant soup. A clever concoction for somebody with apparently no culinary skills.
My mother, sir. She died when I was very young. My father told me what she was like, but that's all I have.
Hurst covered his bills ahead of time, thus providing Tom with security and sustenance.
يحزن. My weak point.
The roof leaks all the time. Father used to fix it.
Old clothes, soiled and worn. The old Tabard pub, North Street. Glue. Probably taken from a wall. It's too dark. I can't see anything.
Please, sir, find my father.
إلا الأطفال بدايتها بأطفال.
A leather satchel, what's in it?
بس هذي؟
Just some old things. The old Tabard pub? Did you hear anything about it from your father, Tom?
My father's a regular, but he's not a drinker, sir. It's close by on North Street.
اوكي تمام يلا بروح. هذه completed. ما عاد بقي شيء. North Street. North Street.
Good day, Mr. Holmes.
Well, if it isn't young
Wiggins.
Wiggins. And I see you found yourself a job.
If you can call it that. I hate it. But if you've got any proper work for me...
I just might be in need of your assistance later. Wait here.
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
هذاك هو. بس وين ندخل؟ هذا النورث ستريت.
Sorry, I'm working. I can't open the door.
Old Tabard pub هناك. هذا.
I need to Earwig to find out who is offering this special job.
مخي. مخي. بسم الله بسم الله.
No.
Yes.
That fellow who's offering the special jobs, he never drinks alcohol.
The man who's offering that special job has a proper set of mutton chop whiskers.
ها؟ ما هذول من الميريمان؟ هذا منهم؟ اللي استعمل نفس الفيس موديل.
Equality for the working class.
اي والله.
I'm glad I'm my own boss. I can complain only to myself. Or to Watson. So, the man I'm looking for has whiskers and never drinks alcohol.
انت مزعج انت. ايش رايك تنطم؟
Dump the bosses off your backs.
هذا هو بس إذنه. إيش إذنه حمراء؟
This must be the man that I'm looking for. Interesting. Missing person.
وين راح؟ وقنت تبع عليه.
You see that gentleman? I need you to follow him and report back to me.
All right, Mr. Holmes.
اوه صح بلعب فيه. ربي.
Whitechapel never changes. Dirt and beggars everywhere.
I don't know, God was just fucking everybody.
I couldn't pay the rent last week.
Pumpkin! Cabbage! Cheek!
They won't let me pass. I'll need to find another way.
Rich folk feed meat to their dogs.
Oh.
Living costs are too much these days. My son has to work down the sewers. He's only 7.
Stupid kid.
عنصرية.
Ah, boys from the Bruisers gang. Better keep out of their way.
Stop crying and get to work.
I'll be able to continue the chase if I climb up the chimney, but it's dangerous.
What are you waiting for?
Please, you don't have to beat him. I'll do it. I'll clean the chimney.
Go on then.
بسرعة بسرعة. بيموت الولد. بيموت. بعداش.
He's still here. That's a relief.
مستحيل. Oh no. يشوى. اختفاء.
What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? I in the morning.
خلنا نطولوها مرة.
No place to hide here. We'd better go through the yard.
Oi, what are you doing in my garden?
Shoe-shine Jim from Chamber Street. He's mute because his drunk stepfather beat him. Hey Jim, can you lend me your kit? I'm on a secret mission for Mr. Holmes.
What are you doing?
Oh, sorry, sir.
Oh shit. في كلاب. I can't.
Alas, the weather's good. Last week was freezing.
I'm praying it doesn't get cold again. I've known it cold.
I can't lose him now. interesting. What's going on in the yard?
والله انك بجيح يا ولد. تخوف. وش يصير لك طيب اذا
Do only 2 people live here? I wish one was me. Bags of food. I like this house. I can't see what's inside. I can't see what's inside.
يا ولد انت تخوف. بمسكوك بتموت.
I can't see what's inside. Wow, a lot of expensive stuff. Ah, a coat of arms. It might help Mr. Holmes. I'll make a drawing of it. Time to report to Mr. Holmes. Let's get outside before I get caught. It's too dangerous.
بسرعة بسرعة. مهمة.
Wigan's tale was quite unusual. What do you make of what he found, Holmes?
Wiggins did a good job. That's not the one I...
ايوه.
That's
ولا واحد منهم. coat of arms. اها هذا هو. ايوه.
Here it is. So this man could be Lord Marsh. Huh. A lord who hangs around in a public house. Let's pay a visit to Lord Marsh. We'll pretend that we're interested in his charitable activities.
Mr. Holmes, you have a visitor.
Oh, just ask him to wait.
I'm afraid that won't be possible. This young lady refuses to wait for anything.
What?
Father!
Caitlin!
Miss Caitlin's boarding school was flooded. Everyone was sent home.
As if it could smell any mustier.
My word, how is it possible that you have grown up so fast?
You'll be staying. Wherever will we put you?
Holmes, I'll give her my room, of course.
What do you have to say, Kate?
You're on a new case. A respectable lady who's being blackmailed? Or is it a love story between a prince and a suffragist?
However did you guess?
You will tell me, won't you, Father?
We'll see, if you behave.
All right, then. Have fun. I'll go and unpack. Will you help me, Mrs. Hudson?
يا عمري.
Go, Mr. Holmes. I'll take care of everything.
It's wonderful to have Kate home.
ايوه بشوف الحين ما عاد صار في منظر تراقبه. ها طيب اوكي ادب. واو. Hertz House, Whitechapel, Old Tubbard Bob. لا نبغى Marsh House. Practical motherhood and parent. crap.
Holmes, about Caitlin.
Yes?
She has grown up, hasn't she? Don't you think it's time to tell her?
To tell her what, Watson?
Well, about her father.
Never. Absolutely never. Do you hear me?
Holmes, you were responsible for the death of her father. You owe her the truth. She is old enough now.
I would lose her. Can't you see that? She must never know, Watson. Is that clear?
Holmes.
It won't and can't happen.
Come in, please.
Good day, gentlemen. Welcome to my home. How may I help you?
Good day to you, Lord Marsh. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague. I hope we're not
Yes, this is Dr. Reuben Fisher. But no, please.
I'm glad to hear it. The last thing I'd wish is to upset the patient. Lord Marsh, can I just say that I admire all of your efforts in this...
Yes. It is a war that we must fight. You must surely have noticed those bags full of items, clothing and books for the unfortunate.
That is inspirational. At my own humble level, I don't... It's curious.
Well done. You are right. I do occasionally frequent a few hostelries over there, would you believe it? Not that I am a drinker. But there, dressed as a working man, I can approach the other fellows to see if they might be interested in a special job.
A special job? May I ask what you're referring to?
Certainly. Since Lord Marsh began his special education program in 1889, he foresaw that such people would need an occupation of some kind. And so, with or without education, we propose these opportunities to work with Lord Marsh. It offers the less fortunate a chance to help make London a...
That's remarkable.
Yes, indeed. In order to truly see, one requires...
Oh, Dr. Fisher,
Forgive me, Lord Marsh. You're looking very pale.
That is kind of you. But I feel confident that I...
How long have you been like this?
I'm fine, Dr. Watson. Don't fuss. It's only influenza. I'll be better in a few days. I can feel it already.
In that case, why are you taking such powerful painkillers?
Excuse me.
Mr. Holmes is referring to the pills on your table.
I'm sorry, but that's a medical confidentiality.
Is there something else that interests you?
A provision dealing with the paupers of Whitechapel. Lord Marsh, hunting with his friends.
Ah, my dear comrades, Lord Collins and Lord Harrington. If it wasn't for this godforsaken English malady, I'd be with those rapscallions right now.
All in due time, my lord.
Last year, 3 orphans were put through medical college. Thanks to Lord Marsh and the special education program, a great many poor people were... John Strobridge. I've seen this name. I can't quite work it out. Do you have any idea as to the number of people...
Oh, don't embarrass me, Mr. Holmes. But indeed,
that would be a fairly large family.
Yes, the list would be longer than any of your short
توقعت
stories.
شكلهم ياخذون
As for
special
how
jobs
large, well,
يخلونهم
Fisher is
يعني
the
ان
one who
الفريسة
keeps
وهم
record.
يتصيدونهم
Might
لانهم
we
نادي
take a
صيد
glance at the list?
طفشوا من الحيوانات قالوا
That is
نصيد بشر.
impossible. It is confidential. I stand firm upon...
I quite understand. I shall take my leave then. I thank you both and I...
Like...
I'm intrigued by the special education program.
I've never seen so many... It appears that Lord Marsh spent a great aid for the paupers of Lambeth. It's closed.
بروح اكلمه. اسمع قبل ما امشي لازم اقول لك حاجة.
I'm gratified. Lord...
صح توم، يلا نروح نشوف توم.
Mr. Holmes, do you have any news about my father?
Tom, not so fast. I wanted to ask you if you remember your father mentioning anything about a special education program.
An education program? No, he only talked about a special job.
What's this box, Tom?
Oh, yeah. I just found it, Mr. Holmes. It was ever so well hidden. I've no idea why.
Well done, my boy. It could prove very helpful. This oil can also be used on weapons. A ramrod to clean a rifle. Wolfjack. Looks like a military badge. Tom, does your father own a rifle?
A rifle? No.
I'm sure that he wouldn't have shown it you. I need to find this rifle. This scrap of cloth was... Tom, does your father have any other property?
No. At least I don't think so.
I have to take Toby. He'll take a sniff of the oil.
لازم اروح البيت اصلا عشان اسوي بحث في الاركايفز. لا
Here it is. Come on, Toby. It's time for you to earn your keep. Watson?
I prefer to visit Lord Marsh. I'm worried about the condition of his health.
بعدين.
Search, Toby. Search.
Oh.
It's only a garden shed. Let's go on. What's in there? It's not here. Pile of rubbish. People use this cellar for storage. Ordinary storage. Just run. Tom's photograph. Let's try to get inside. There's no space for this. There's news clippings on Lords in the education program. Why are they here? Let's compare this list with the evidence that we found earlier. This is the list of selected participants for October's special education program. According to this poster, John Strobridge is missing. Let's compare them with people from Hearst documents. All the people in Marsh's document are marked and dated in George Hearst's files.
Oh.
This case must have been full of cartridges. A map of Epping Forest. There was something on the stand. There was a rifle here. George Hearst took it with him.
Holmes, what are you doing here? What are you planning?
A mission of my own. You must play the role of the conscientious doctor while I sneak inside Marsh's house. That's the only way of helping little Tom.
The window is firmly shut.
يا ربي.
There's no... There's no... There's...
How can I help you?
I came to visit Lord Marsh.
What for?
I would very much like to see Lord Marsh, if you please.
Oh, you're so clumsy. Can you please not...
I have to visit Lord Marsh and offer him my services.
Fisher, please, allow Dr. Watson to enter.
Good job, Watson. Lord Marsh is a keen hunter. Let's see how hard to crack this safe is.
Doctor, it appears that you were...
Indeed. Will you allow me to examine you? A second opinion.
Shut...
No, please, Doctor. I insist that you stay. I shall need your assistance.
نعم.
Will you break anything else?
I'll try my
إيش؟
best.
أيوة. آه. تسعة. لا 10.
November 7th.
طب ما تغطي شي شيرلوك، ما فكرت؟ هبل.
I'd suggest that your current... Oh, he's busy poking his nose into other people's business.
فجعني.
My lord, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I must remind you about your meeting.
Is it already time? My apology.
You're going out? I'm not sure that's wise in your...
I value your...
Well, do please take good care of yourself, Lord Marsh.
Thank you.
Kate wouldn't like it if I entered her room without her knowledge. Watson, what are you doing at my table?
I just need to check what... My intuition tells me that Lord Marsh is hiding something about his disease. His cough, in addition to his fever and his usage of strong painkillers, leads me to believe that he is seriously ill. Let's study... Sputum with tiny drops of blood. I could take a sample and let us apply chemicals to color the sample. I need a... Now, let's examine the colored sample under the microscope. Holmes, this is no longer a laughing matter. It is just as I feared. Lord Marsh is suffering from tuberculosis.
You don't say.
Yes, I do say. And Holmes, he will die if he is not transferred to a sanatorium as soon as possible.
And yet both Lord Marsh and Dr. Fisher are doing their best to hide this fact. How interesting.
But why?
Why indeed, Watson?
Oh, but...
إيش المرض?
You don't think that Lord Marsh contracted tuberculosis while aiding the poor?
Tuberculosis.
How terrible. I have a commitment that I can't possibly cancel. Holmes, during my absence, please be extremely careful. This disease is highly contagious. And remember that we have women at home.
أوه. بعد معدي مرة.
Thank you, Miss Alice. Until later.
I'll see you soon, Caitlin.
مرة معدي.
Where have you been?
Our neighbour lent me a book. She is so kind. I think she likes you.
طاح الكيس اللي كان هنا وهي تصدقت.
How is your investigation going?
It's going. Dracula?
Yes. It's forbidden reading at my boarding school. Did you know?
Well, well.
طيب.
It is thrilling.
What can I do for you, Mr. Holmes?
بروح الاركايفز اول صح. بعدين بروح اللوكيشن اللي هم راحوا له. لا مو هنا.
A map of London and its surroundings. Could be useful.
What?
That's not the one I need. That's not the... That's...
ما أدري كيف يبغاني أطلعه. لحظة لا تقول لي بوتني طلعت. واو.
Here it is.
أنا أحسب منطقة اسمها كذا.
Hunstan's Oak is in Epping Forest. That's the place indicated. Let's try to find the place.
تعبت وأنا أدور.
Here it is. Drat. I'll need to hurry if I want to find out what's going on at the forest.
بيصطادوني.
That boy Wiggins, does he come here very often?
He helps occasionally in some of my cases. Why do you ask?
I'd like to talk to him.
Talk to him?
Father, back at school there are only girls to talk to, and they are so boring. I'm sure Wiggins has lots of exciting stories to tell about his life in London. It would be so romantic.
Caitlin, you know that Wiggins hasn't had the most fortunate life.
That only makes him more interesting.
Oh, Kate.
I'll leave you alone now.
شيرلوك شكلها بنموت حنا. يب بيتصيدوني. أصبت. هذا اللي كان في المقطع.
Let's see how long you can stay alive.
No. يما
I saw something move.
ما شفته. قوم 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 قوم. كلاب. بسم الله بسم الله. بيجيني ايش؟ اوه شيت بموت. احسب يمديني ادخل بينها. احسب انه بيمديني. لازم يعني تجيني ذي الطلقة لازم. يلا قوم قوم. يلا 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 يلا. يلا يلا معك. لا يا ربي كل مرة بنفجع من ذا. نسيت الفخ. كم قرب. من هناك ما في الا لازم تتنفس. يلا امشي شيرلوك امشي. انتبه الفخاخ. يا ربي الله ياخذ ذا الفخاخ كل مرة تفجعني. قرب بموت. وش ذا؟ بموت. قوم من هنا Oh shit!
This man was killed recently. The body is still warm.
من هو؟
He was poor.
Find him, boys! Find him!
Oh shit! No! No! ليش ذا يركض؟ الله ياخذه. قوم قوم شيرلوك. قوم يعني وش من هنا يعني؟ واو مسدود. اوكي طيب وردت. طب قال بيج روك هناك. سقفة لا تعيد لي. اوه يطفش خلاص يوتر. اركض اركض. في جيبك. بسرعة تنفس تنفس. الحين نركض وقت طويل. يلا يلا. كان مرة قريب. يلا 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 اركض 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 اركض. ما في كفر. اقول خلاص درينا نروح هناك. اركض. اها الله لا يوفق. من هنا. يا رب انه يغرق. شوف بس ما في طريق الا من هنا. يلا يلا. من هناك. شطفني. انقاس يا شيرلوك يا اهبل. وين اروح؟ لا تكفى يوزن. تعيد لي. ليش قربوهم بزيادة؟ مرة صار قريب. انا كان بعيد عندي. والله انكم وسخين. I'm going to die. يلا امشي. قم اركض بس.
I'm following your tracks.
انطم. قم
Where have you gone?
لا يا راجل لا. احسن نسد الطريق بيني وبينك.
He was killed by a shot to the forehead.
من هو؟
My God, it's Lord Harrington's body.
هذا زميله.
My health is deteriorating. I need to dress my wound.
درست وير يا حبيبي. الحين نركض شكلنا مرة ثانية. في كوخ هناك زين. شكل الرعب هناك بيطلع لي هناك في الكوخ.
I can hide here. The Quartermain Club. This must be Lord Marsh's cabin. This will help to... Someone's coming, I better hide.
يجي السايكو ذاك أظن اللي كان يتصيدني كمان وجهه عليه كذا. لورد مارش مبدع.
Breathe, Lord Marsh. It's almost over.
Who are you?
George Hurst from the 1st Lovett Scouts.
Hey,
here to deliver justice.
An old soldier. How ironic. Did we refuse you on our special education program?
It's true, I was refused. An old wounded soldier is useless to you. But he can still be dangerous.
We hunted a lot in these woods, but I didn't expect to become the prey.
هم كلاب قتلوا.
I have lived a grand life without any limits set by others. I will die a happy man, so you won't see me begging, you festering wretch.
Prepare to meet your maker.
Uh-oh.
George, lower your rifle, please, for Tom's sake.
Holmes! My, an almost worthy opponent.
Tom? My Tom? If you've endangered my lad in any way, you will pay dearly.
I assure you that Tom is safe in London with a well-trusted friend. And now, it's time to end this.
By all means.
George, listen to me. If you're seeking an apt punishment and vengeance, killing Marsh will give him exactly what he wants. He would die knowing that he had fulfilled his life through his absolute control of it. But if you allow Marsh to live and be arrested, he will suffer a punishment far greater than you or I could deliver. His ball and chain will be the debilitating tuberculosis. It will drag him painfully and slowly to his demise behind bars.
You're mad. You're both mad.
Let's go and find Tom.
Not just yet. See, Lord Marsh, you will die here. Although not by the gun. You'll die slowly.
Don't do this, George.
Detective, take a look here.
This is how you became sick, Lord Marsh. The beheading of your victims who were suffering from tuberculosis was what infected you. Poetic justice.
Holmes, you cannot fully understand why we helped so many and sacrificed a few. But don't let me die like this. Just kill me now.
No. No, 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 no. خليه يقتلك.
Mr. Hurst, you've already served brutal justice to Lord Harrington and I hope Lord Collins and Dr. Fisher. Taking that into consideration, you may as well kill Lord Marsh and end the Quartermain Club completely. No loose ends.
ايوه سوي اللي تبغاه. انا ما بقتله هذاك ولا بقتل ذاك صدق. انت سوي اللي تبغاه. عذبه احسن. A study in green. طب مين اللي كان يبغى يتصيدني؟ هو لورد مارش؟ كان صدق يقدر يمشي؟ شيء غريب.
Yes! Well done, Watson!
Holmes, you're playing bowls? Indoors?
Not just any old bowls, Watson. Lawn bowling.
Seriously? With your injury? Oh, no. Mrs. Hudson is going to murder you.
Well, that's it for now. Time to go. Would you care to join me?
You're incorrigible.
I'm participating in the final stage of the annual tournament. It's an official invitation. My bag with lawn bowls for the upcoming tournament.
Holmes, are you really sure you want to wear that?
This? Everyone dresses like this at the club.
That should be a sight worth seeing. I only hope our chance...
ليش في بتلات؟ أحس ذاك يناسب. اللي يضحك. انقلع. كتبن. ولا بنت؟
Shouldn't we hurry to the bowling club?
Mr. Holmes, you played very well yesterday. I'm obliged to you, Sir Charles. I play many outdoor sports. That's the key to my success. My friend Dr. Watson has decided to join me. Really? Mr. Holmes, would you like to see the first prize? A rare stone Mayan Quiche calendar.
Mayan Quiche?
Indeed. Their legendary king, Tekun Uman, has his statue just behind you. Although this one is a cast metal copy.
That? Oh.
Well, since only members may enter the clubhouse, we have exhibited the calendar.
I'd like to win the Mayan calendar. It's a beautiful work of art.
Good luck, Holmes.
ما في حد للحين قال لي
Tekun
Mr. Holmes.
The first prize, the Mayan Quiche calendar.
It's a great final. Did you see the first prize?
brother is in the final with you know who? Mr. Sherlock Holmes.
I lost to the quarterfinals, but the green was wet.
Ah, Mr. Holmes.
اصبر علي.
Mr. Holmes, I'm glad you are my opponent for the final. People call me Arthur the Invincible. So I wish you good luck.
Only club member.
طب لو انا ما اعرف العب.
I need to finish here first.
كنت بتدرب في البيت. ما اعرف العب. تكفون لا تخلوني العب. تكفون لا تخلوني العب. ما اعرف.
Good luck, Holmes.
This'll keep Watson happy.
So?
Yes.
As close as possible to what? والله انكم سكيب كلاب ما اعرف ذي اللعبة شيء.
Congratulations on your game, Mr. Holmes. Exceptional. The awards ceremony will be tomorrow morning. See you then to receive your prize of the calendar. I trust you...
Unfortunately, I'll be unable to attend tomorrow. Duty calls. Let's go home.
See you tomorrow, Mr. Holmes. My congratulations, Mr. Holmes.
بينسرق في واحد يموت.
This statue is made of metal.
الحين لازم اتكشخ. راح يتكشخ في البيت البس اللبس المناسب. ما اقدر اجيب بنتي معي بروح استلم الجائزة. شكلي باكل كورنفليكس. اشتهيت شي بارد.
Hello, Mr. Bouvier.
Hello, Mr. Holmes.
Well, Caitlin?
Your costume!
يا عمري.
Don't you like it?
Oh, I do!
Caitlin, come on.
You know, Father, Miss Alice was telling me all about her travels.
Your daughter is exquisite.
Indeed.
And that reminds me, would you allow Caitlin to...
It's very kind of you, but I decided that Caitlin should stop playing.
Oh, Father, why did you say that?
Caitlin, we are neighbours. We'll meet again.
Thank you, Miss Alice.
هذه كشختك، أنا أوريك. أنا أعطيك الكشخ أصفر. عندنا قبعة أوفر، وذي خايسة. عندكم قبعات صاحية انتو، شعرك يبغاله تمشيط. يا عمري لا تكوني زعلانة كذا. وين تروحين انتي كل صباح؟
Who chased his own tail again? I should walk with you more often.
اللون مهبل. اوه لو انا كان شريت نفس البدلة فخمة هالالوان، فخمهم برجاني مع كركم.
Who did it? It killed Zacharias. Calm yourself now, Sir Charles. You've had a shock. Let the police do their duty.
What can a mere inspector like you do about it?
A mere inspector? Pshaw. And now here comes...
Lestrade, are you here to receive a prize as well?
Very amusing, Holmes. You can go home.
Really? And to think I only came here for my prize.
I know, Holmes. I saw your name on the list of finalists. So go away.
You're not going to congratulate me?
What? Do you really think I'm that naive? You turning up out of the blue and then bam, a murder? There's a surprise.
Oh, you're making a spectacle of yourself, Lestrade. Let's just pretend that I'm a simple consultant, your humble assistant.
Oh, all right then. A club member, Mr. Zacharias Greystoke, was killed at around 4 in the morning.
I promise. What do you make of the...
It's quite clear. The murderer intended to steal the Mayan calendar. He was caught by Zacharias Greystoke. He then took up the first weapon that came to hand, the statue's spear, and killed Greystoke. Then he fled, just as Sir Charles was coming out of the club. Unfortunately, we've been unable to find... Take a look for yourself.
Did you search the clubhouse?
What for?
من جدك. قول.
Can I help you, Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Holmes. Ooh.
This spear came from the statue on the pedestal. The case is scratched and dented. The case...
فكه.
The case... Tissot watch, Swiss, 1855. This watch is valuable and old. Zacharias' folder with some documents. These drawings represent the Mayan symbols. Dry leaves. They make a noise. Zacharias probably walked across them. Money was left inside the wallet. All valuables were left on the victim. The strike was powerful and well aimed. If I believed Lestrade, this Mayan calendar was the reason behind the murder. The great tournament of the London Archaeological Institute's bowling club. What a... Sir Charles, are you able to...
Mr. Holmes. Well,
I was sitting alone at my desk when I suddenly heard a loud, metallic sound. I hurried outside and well, I found the body of Zacharias. And I swear it, I saw the statue.
مطنوخ. Sapphire. Poor quality.
You saw the
It was dark, but yes, I'm sure of it. And can't you see?
Did you know?
Yes, of course. It was Zacharias.
But why was he...
Oh, I don't know.
Sir Charles...
It was donated anonymously. We received it shortly before the tournament, with a letter asking that it be awarded to...
Is the...
Not really. It has historical value, of course, but...
May I go in the...
It's members only. I cannot authorize anyone unless that...
A piece of the statue's mounting rod. Traces of metal on stone. Traces of metal on stone.
You're still here?
ايش بك منفس
At your
علي؟
service, Mr. Holmes.
Scratches on the stone.
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
طيب بدخل كيف؟
Only club members have access.
A murder at my club. What a disaster for our reputation.
The iron mounting rod is broken. The surface is damaged. Traces of metal on stone. It looks like the statue broke away from its pedestal. And what a...
No idea yet.
Right, so there were thieves.
Yes, must have been. Then there's also Sir Charles's version, but...
Please go on.
He said this morning that he was alone at his desk when he heard a shout. Believe it or not, he said that there was no one else on the green that night but the statue itself.
You mean that the statue might have killed the victim?
Absurd, more like.
So, somewhat like your version, then. No, it wasn't like that. No, it wasn't like that. No, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. No, it wasn't like that.
كيف كانت؟
It wasn't like that. It looks as if Zacharias was killed the moment he approached the calendar, and killed by the spear from Tikkun Uman's statue that jumped from its stand and escaped over the wall.
Well, Holmes?
My conclusions are approximate.
Oh, dear you.
Everything points to the fact that the spear was thrown from the pedestal, and Mr. Greystoke appeared not to notice the killer.
Indeed.
I would like to examine the victim and take a look at his belongings.
Very well. I'll grant you authorization.
A broken branch. Somebody jumped into the tree and then over the wall.
A murder at my...
Thank you for coming so quickly, Watson. Lestrade already has the victim's body in the autopsy room.
I'm always ready to help anytime, Holmes.
They will find it.
The Mayan calendar. Here's a chance to have a closer look. Interesting. What are the symbols here? I'll need to redraw them. This spear came from the statue on the pedestal. Tissot watch. An ordinary... Money was left... Oh, I could use this dictionary to translate... They are the symbols that were drawn on the Mayan calendar. The papers... don't think so. I think I've missed something here. Cursed will be anyone who disturbs the sacred temple. They will meet their death by the risen statue. Only the chosen will have mercy. It's not only a calendar, it's a curse. Zacharias Greystoke, a member of the club, was...
I'm always ready to help anytime, Holmes.
There's no need to disturb Lestrade for the time being. It was a powerful throw. The spear pierced right through the body.
Huh.
Red eye. It looks like a serious infection. The coroner mentions in his report some specific cardiac and digestive system damage. Traces of alcohol were found in the stomach.
This is where the spear entered the body. The weapon must have been thrown by a strong and skilled person. It's possible that the link between Zacharias and the curse is at the archaeological...
We'll need to get a search warrant to investigate the club.
اوه الزجاج عاكس حركات.
Aren't you supposed to be investigating those...
Good day to you too, Inspector. I have a small favor to ask of you.
No, and...
شبه منفس.
Since I'm without the warrant, I should find something else to do. By the way, do you know if Sir Robin is currently in town?
I have no idea. And...
Well, I believe I may have solved a case about, let's say, a salacious inspector.
No, it's not what you think. Nothing dishonorable happened. Go on then. Take the warrant.
So, he refused to give you the search warrant?
Oh no, I've got it. I won't need you for a while now, Watson.
برجع بعدين. كمل جريمة في الحديقة أو في نادي البولينج بالأصح.